Big changes. The most unexpected collections we did in a long time. We changed everything.
Lulu's, like I said, coming from a gymnast background and athletic background, she's very understanding of how the body moves. So our swimwear is really suitable for lots of different styles of women.
We love that our suits are functional in a sense, but they're still sexy also.
Honestly, I'm trying to make the woman feel as confident as possible wearing a bikini.
You think that there's only so many ways to make a bikini, but our designers keep coming up with interesting varieties.
The look is beachy, the look is soft, the look is taking lots of product and layering it onto the hair in order to make it look as if she spent the day at the beach. There's a ton of curl, and the reason why we're playing with so much curl is because we want to create texture in hair. We're taking the hair and we're transforming it into something that says movement, activation, interest. We've played with braids, we've played with twists, we played with everything on these girls. We started with a dry shampoo at the scalp in order to absorb the oils and give the hair lift. We also moved into a texture spray. Texture spray is allowing the hair to feel that rough feel, so that when we go to play with it, we're able to get that hair to move the way we want it to. Twists and turns. It's like a roller coaster ride.
We are going to showcase a smoky eye. It's a really nice brown tone smoky eye. Beautiful, healthy, glowing skin. This is a little bit more glam than what we've been doing. Most of the looks have been very natural, focused on skin, and she actually went a little bit more glam with the eyes.
Big changes. The most unexpected collections we did in a long time. We changed everything. It was time to rebuild ourselves and create something very new, and that's what we did. The starting point was freedom of expression. That's the theme for this year. You know, I think the world needs a lot of freedom of expression. A lot of people are not very content with how the world is set up. So we decided to go wild. You will see a lot of asymmetries, a lot of unexpected colors, very wild and crazy prints. It's very different. A lot of reversible pieces where you can combine two different prints in one style, so you can get 4 suits out of 2 pieces. My favorite, you will see, it's the tattoo. It's something we created from scratch. It's a print that we work a lot on it, and then all the styles are very, very, very unique. That's the ultimate self-expression. I think tattooing, it's a way of saying, this is what I want. It's a lot of new silhouettes, a lot of athletic looks, very unexpected for Luli Fama, but done in a very sexy way.
Asesina de todas las mujeres, baby get right, get ready. Dime morena, linda ta buena, vive en el barrio con su abuela. Solo una noche contigo lo que yo quiero, yo te diera todo si me cumple ese sueño. Suéltate y ven conmigo, ay morena, quiero ser tu amigo. Ay qué bella es una belleza de su cabeza.
We have been catering to different body types all our life. You know, we're very well known for our sexy looks and very skimpy suits, but that's basically our image. But underneath that, we have a whole collection where we fit everybody. We have full bottoms, we have bigger tops, we have D cups, double D cups. That's not what the press gets, but that's what the real collection is, and that's what the consumer gets, where she can get the look of Luli Fama in whatever way that she feels comfortable.
Ay qué bella es una belleza de su cabeza hasta sus pies. Cómo baila ella, solo hay que ver.
It's a lot of unusual things for Luli Fama. Uniqueness, bright, sexy, wild.
Es una belleza de su cabeza hasta sus pies. Cómo baila ella, solo hay que ver. Cosa peligrosa, una mariposa de la calle. Mira la morena.
There's a lot more one pieces this year. Lulu's done a lot more inspiration in the one pieces, using a lot more pastels and then some real colour pop that you're very used to with Robb Lulu now. Lots of colour, lots of big pops. Our theme is pineapple and palms, so it's very tropical, sun and love. That's a real theme. You know, the girls are going for the real beachy sort of washed up mermaid look. No boundaries with Robb Lulu with colours. There is no rules with swimwear, so we don't follow them. We're very well known for the matching of all our prints. So Lulu does a lot of hand illustrated prints and bold colours. So we bring a lot of different versions of the prints together and make them work, whereas most people would like to keep things a little bit more simply. The secret of it, the whole thing has been pineapple palms. There is a hand illustrated pineapple throughout the prints. That is like a Find the Wally's pineapple basically through the prints. So there's a little hidden pineapple within all the prints. Luli's, like I said, coming from a gymnast background and athletic background, she's very understanding of how the body moves and feels, and so our swimwear is really suitable for lots of different styles of women. And so we suit everyone and anybody. And anybody means anybody. So yeah, we really try to fill in everybody so you can wear our bikinis whether you're young or whether you're more mature age.
SwimMiami. What we're going to see is a new line called Elle. Two really bright girls that have a very interesting design aesthetic from Nashville. And then we have OMG Miami Swimwear. Amazing designer, very sexy. It's Miami and it has a charm all its own.
This is our first time we're launching tonight. So tonight's like our opening night, our huge debut. We're so excited. Yeah, it's a lot of energy back here, so we're trying to harness it all. It feels good, it's good. We designed it last summer. My partner is around here somewhere. We kind of were inspired. We went to a trip to Costa Rica last summer, and we're kind of like water babies. So we wear suits all the time, and we were just kind of perfecting suits that we already have. And we were like, you know, let's just do our own suit line. So we did it, and our dreams are coming true, so we're excited. I live in Birmingham and my partner lives in Nashville, so it's a Nashville, Tennessee, from the South, yep. And everything's made in America. our first collection tonight is our raw collection, so it's earth tones, so like deep greens, light greens, nude colors. So we have, you know, 2 pieces. We are debuting one of our 1 piece tonight. Yeah, we mostly 2 pieces. So we love that our suits are functional in a sense, but they're still sexy also. So you can move around in them without things popping out, you know, but they're still sexy and beautiful and make the woman feel good. In Costa Rica, when we designed the line or when we just even thought about it, the collection itself, it just symbolizes kind of everything of that trip, just kind of easygoing, functional, and we felt kind of just alive there. And that's kind of what the suits make women feel when they wear them.
Prior, we did our first runway show, and we're back again because we loved it so much. We're launching our new collection, so everybody's really looking forward to that. We're playing a lot with colors this season, a lot of strappiness. Well, that's our signature. We use a lot of straps. And monokinis, we really did bring back the monokini style back from the living dead because, you know, it was actually a style that everybody thought that it was only for older women, you know, but we made it into a style that'll be sexy and meant for all types of women in shapes and sizes. The high-waisted is great. We've also incorporated that style. We brought it in style and all of that, so it's really fun. We try to play with designs to make it a little bit more sexier than usual, and for all type of girls to feel comfortable in wearing a high-waisted or a one-piece. A certain fabric that stretches to your body type, so it basically molds to you. So that's really exciting. I know a lot of girls go through the troubles of this fabric cutting into their skins and the muffin top. You know, we don't want none of that. So we really try to cater for the women so the swimwear does fit to their body shape. To not be afraid that people are going to judge them. You know, we're all beautiful in our own ways, so I really try to embrace that, and honestly I'm trying to make the woman feel as confident as possible wearing a bikini.
Hammock is a trade show, but we're a little different format trade show. The standard trade show is in a booth style. What we're generally known and what we've done for the first 5 years was private studios and suites. In a 5-star hotel where you have the ocean as a background and you can invite your buyers in and talk business and show the collection in the environment that these collections are meant to be worn in a resort environment. We don't want to be a show that just has one type of brand. So there's different categories. There's the design category, the surf category, 2 or 3 different categories we look at. And within those, we tried to build a collection. It's in a way curating an art show. We want to build groups of brands that go well together. This year we saw 52 different brands and we saw 4 or 5 accessory brands that are also in the show. You think that there's only so many ways to make a bikini or make a one-piece, but our designers keep coming up with interesting varieties of not just how they're put together, but what you're seeing and how the fabric is woven together and how the different fabrics can become a part. What also has become a huge trend is the crochet pieces. It's not the whole look that's crochet, but it's crochet that's mixed with either print or solid. Prints I've always been in, but the geometric digital prints you see now are getting more complex, and the colors are very interesting. Seeing some very blues and skin tone colors that I haven't seen in years. And then even more interesting, and this is a trend I think that goes beyond swim, it goes into ready-wear, is how different patterns are used of color. And I think that has been a very big trend recently of different patterns of colors that weren't used recently together that now are. And different tones of the same color, and they're used within the same suit. That's what makes fashion interesting, that dynamic part of it.